Hello and welcome to the MAC weather page for this Tuesday, August 8th. And temperatures here over the next probably 10 days are going to be running about 2 to 4 degrees below normal per day. Now we're going to have a couple of days that'll be a little bit above normal, and then several days that'll be a little bit below normal. But overall, not a bad weather pattern. We don't see a tremendous amount of rain, but we will have a few chances. And one thing we're going to keep an eye on for early next week or later next week is a tropical system. Right now it's 99L, and that could become a tropical storm or possibly even a hurricane that we'll have to watch across the southeast United States, possibly up into the mid-Atlantic states. So certainly something we'll keep an eye on, as it looks like our tropical activity in the Atlantic is going to really start picking up here over the next several weeks. And if we look at the headlines around here, sunshine today and tomorrow. Again, don't be blinded by the light, but on the bright side, you won't have to worry about riding out the storm on Thunder Island. If we look at the extended outlook, you can see temperatures a little bit below normal with precipitation below normal, transitioning into above normal once we get down the road. But right now, it looks like a pretty nice weather pattern. And 1 week from today, next Tuesday and Wednesday in St. John's, the Agro Expo will be taking place. And again, for all the details, you can go to theagroexpo.com for more information. I'll be there. MAC will have a booth. It'll be at E101, and I'll be giving away 2 high-quality Kokoros style rain gauges, 1 per day in a drawing if you sign up for weather in your email. So hopefully we'll see a lot of people sign up for that, and hopefully we'll see you down there at that time. And if we look at the moisture so far for the growing season, for the month of August, we're at 73%. Again, just getting a start on it in the first week. And then so far for May, right on through the growing season, we're at 80% of the normal rainfall. So not too bad, but you can see a lot of shades of green. And we definitely are a little bit wetter than we were the last couple of years. If we look at conditions out there this morning, again, pretty chilly out there. It was down to 50 degrees at a couple of locations, but many temperatures in the 50s across the area, low to mid 50s. Will be a little warmer the next few nights, maybe mid to upper 50s. And again, we'll have a chance of some thunderstorms maybe as we get towards Wednesday night, but again, doesn't look like a very big deal at all. Not a lot of moisture to work with. And so if we're going to see any significant rain, it looks like it might be next week. And unfortunately, that it could come in that Tuesday, Wednesday time period during the Agro Expo. Again, it's quite a ways out right now, but right now it looks like there'd be a chance of some showers and thunderstorms in that time period, and we'll certainly keep that forecast updated as we get closer to the event. And if we look at the radar out there this morning, absolutely nothing across the Midwest and Great Lakes. Activity across the southeastern portion of the U.S. For us, high and dry this morning. And you can see on the satellite a couple of interesting things. We got Tropical Storm Franklin that's going to curve into Mexico, and again, it may reach hurricane status by the time it makes landfall. But again, no threat to the U.S. You can see areas of showers and thunderstorms off to our southeast, the big sprawling area of high pressure. And again, not a lot of moisture with anything on the north side of this. So a lot of fair weather here the next couple of days, and right down in through Wednesday, lots of sunshine, and conditions will be warming up just a little bit, getting around 80 degrees today and into the low 80s, definitely for Wednesday and Thursday. You can see that on the weather map, that high pressure system in control, just weak systems that will be dropping down out of Canada, and again, will continue to be slightly cooler than normal, but overall, fairly dry weather pattern. And as we get into Wednesday, we start to look at this front coming through as we get into Wednesday night, Thursday morning. But again, not a lot of moisture with it, but enough to possibly touch off a few showers. But again, very little precipitation expected overall over the next 3 days or the next 72 hours. And you can see that some of the forecasts calling for it to be dry across southern and lower Michigan. Pretty decent rainfall once you get around Marquette and back Ironwood and that area off to the west. And if we look at the 7-day forecast, so it does look like we may weten up just a little bit. And again, unfortunately, we may be looking at that Tuesday, Wednesday time period where we could see showers and thunderstorms. But you can see right here, nothing that should get out of hand. But again, this is 7 days out, so we'll continue to follow, see if this looks a little bit more robust as far as rainfall, or if it looks a little bit less. And again, that would be for early next week, probably in that late Monday, but especially I think Tuesday, Wednesday time period. As far as the weather map behind the forecast here, you can see this is the day 10 to day 20 outlook, showing a lot of ridging and heat across the eastern U.S. The summer looks like it's going to make a definite return. look for the potential for a lot of 80-degree weather, maybe even one of those situations we could sneak a 90-degree temperature in the Great Lakes. So again, very warm it looks like coming up in the day 10 to day 20 period, and that's actually a great setup for tropical storm and hurricanes to develop as you have ridging over the top with troughing down below that ridge, and again that could help form a lot of tropical systems either in the Caribbean or in the southeast Atlantic. As far as the forecast, again, for today, looks like we're going to have lots of sunshine today and tomorrow. Highs in the upper 70s to around 80 today. In the upper 70s to low 80s on Wednesday. And Thursday, another warm day, upper 70s to low and maybe even some mid 80s with a little bit of a chance of some thunderstorms as we get into Tuesday, Wednesday. Better chance as we get into Thursday, Friday, but not a lot. Again, we're not expecting very much precipitation here over the next 4 or 5 days. I think it's early next week that we'll have to watch for the potential for a little bit more in the way of rainfall. Thanks for stopping by and have yourself a great day, and 73s to all.